All right, good morning. We are back at it. Kids are on the bus on the way to school, and that means I am on the way to the gym. Today is another leg day, so the second leg day of the week, and my hammies are definitely feeling the workout from the first leg day. And I think that might be from my good morning stretch, the good morning exercise. It's the one where you stand and holding it on your back and you kind of bend over, which, works your back too, but it stretches out your hams. Even though I didn't really feel super stretch on it as much as I wanted to, I can feel it. And that's one of the nice things about doing new exercises. You get that stimulus in a different way that you wouldn't have before, which is going to help growth. And so today's legs exercises, we're doing deadlifts, but which I had been doing deadlifts in the previous program or mesocycle that had before. But this one we're doing sumo deadlifts. So the legs are going to be spread a little wider. I've never done sumo deadlifts, and I think for the most part it's pretty similar. I tried a little bit, practiced a little bit, but I've never done it with any real heavy weight. And so that'll be the first today. What else I got? A little bit of shoulder work, some more legs, late line leg curls, and there's one more I can't think off the top of my head. But it's mostly leg focused today. Leg focus exercises and build that strong base. I don't want to be one of those guys that you see them in the gym that are really big, strong upper body, and they lower body does not even close to matching. And because they don't put the work in because legs are hard. And so you see those guys, they'll wear like nothing on top, so they're all the big muscles, but they're covering up their legs a ton, not wearing shorts or whatever. And, wear whatever you want, but it's because they don't work the legs. I don't want that. I want to have a nice, strong, solid base, but also I want to work the upper body too, and so looking pretty proportionate. In my bodybuilding, well, I am bodybuilding technically, but I'm not. It's not like I'm going on stage. So for that, but I want to look good proportionally the way that I think it should, and so working the legs is good. And plus, it's one of those things like working legs are hard and you push, and it's painful. It's exhausting because it's such a big muscle group, and so it's systemically fatiguing. But it's that accomplishment you get when you're done. The feeling you get when you're done. Yeah, that was good, and that's a great feeling to have. Great feeling with work too. When you're doing hard things, you're making your prospecting calls, and you're making your difficult calls, and you feel great when you get it done. It's exhilarating. Even though you might be exhausted, it's still exhilarating. It's a great feeling. All right, so today for business stuff I want to talk about is presenting. And so oftentimes, our sales guys, they'll get opportunities to do little presentations in front of groups of realtors, or let's say a borrower, maybe like a home buyer group or a home buyer seminar, or they get to talk in front of realtors through like a sales meeting they have. And people, I hear it all the time, like, what topic should I talk about? Should I talk about this or that? And now you might not be a loan officer, but if you have opportunities to speak to someone, even if it's a one-on-one conversation with the lead, this is still completely applicable to it. But people say, what topic should I talk about? Well, the topics itself really doesn't matter. You can talk about a lot of different topics. Now, some topics obviously would be stupid and completely irrelevant, but you want to think about is, okay, if I'm giving a talk to a group of realtors, and my goal ultimately at the end of the day is for them to view me as the expert and want to work with me, refer their buyers to me. Or if I'm doing like a home buyer seminar, my end goal is for those home buyers to work with me as their loan officer instead of another loan officer, right? That's the end goal. The presentation is just the means to get to that goal. It's just the means to get to that goal. And so whatever topic it is, you might be educating them on loan programs or what's to know about the loan process. But telling things that people and making it more of a lecture like that, which is how most people do their presentation, they're just sharing information, is completely boring. Completely boring. And that's how most people do their presentations. It's just rattling off information that a lot of times they know or know some of it, or you know what, I don't really freaking care. What do I need to know what this particular means? It's great you're excited about it, loan officer, but what does it do for me? And that's what we have to be thinking. How can I position everything that I'm going to be sharing, that how it's a benefit for them and how they get wins out of it? Like for instance, if I'm doing a presentation to realtors, I got 15-20 minutes to do a presentation to a realtors, and they want to learn about, and let's say I'm assigned a topic. Your topic is loan programs. Well, I could just rattle off and talk about there's this loan program, this loan program, that loan program, and this one has this credit score requirement, so on and so forth. Boring. Yes, it's information they need to know, but I need to change it and turn it and say what I'm going to share with you is I'm going to share with you how understanding XYZ is going to help you close more deals in less time. So you always want to have the benefit. Okay, the information I share with you today, by understanding this, is going to help you close more deals. Now you have them engaged. Now you have them, okay, now I need to pay attention. And then everything you're talking about, you position it how they can accomplish this through working with you by that information. So we don't want to be just puking out information. We want them to connect the dots for them and how they're going to close more business. Or let's say I'm doing a home buyer seminar, and I could say, hey, we're going to talk about mortgages. Okay, great. They need to know about it, but at the end of the day, it'd be boring. Okay, but if I position it, okay, here I'm going to share things about mortgages and how to make sure you get a great interest rate, you have less headaches when you're going through the process, and you don't make the biggest blunders and you end up blowing your shot at getting a house. You're doing the benefits to them, and you are the means to accomplish that, how they can accomplish those things. And so when we're doing things, presentations or one-on-one sales, we always have to be thinking about the benefit. Now, when you're on a one-on-one conversation, you can ask them direct questions to uncover their pain points. But if you're doing a big group presentation, you're not able to ask every single person questions. You might be able to ask a question here or a question there, but generally, let's say you're not even able to ask any questions. You have to make broad assumptions. But you know what the benefits would be for people or their pain points they have, and then you have to solve them with your solutions. And so when you do a big presentation, if you're given a topic or if you get to pick a topic, you always want to frame it in a way that what's the benefit they're going to get out of this information, and make sure that you tell them what that is. You know, realtors close an extra 6 or 12 houses this year by understanding the power of a VA loan. That is something that hooks versus saying, hey, realtors, come learn about VA loans. Right? It's a no-brainer when you think about it out loud, but most salespeople, they say, hey, we're going to talk about VA loans today. Or you talk to buyers, hey, we're in the seminar, we're going to talk about different mortgages. Versus saying, hey, I want to talk to you today about some topics that are going to help you make sure you get a lower interest rate, lower cost, the right loan program for you, and don't experience the headaches that most home buyers experience. That's something that sells, right? And it's truthful too. All right, so I'm at the gym. That's it for right now. Have yourself a great day.